Hey there everybody, this is Lee with Creative Two-Time Mom. It is time again for our Homeschooling ABC collab. This week's letter is the letter H. We are going to have a haul, a library haul. So it's been a while since I've done a What's in Our Library Bag video, so I thought I would share with you our haul for the week. I think as homeschoolers, we all really know and value our library. There's so many great resources there. We used our library a lot before we homeschooled, but now even more so, I'm realizing what a great resource it is and all the things that I can find there to really supplement our activities. And so sometimes we kind of go a little crazy. This is what we currently have from two different libraries, both the school library and our county library. And so I'll just share with you what we have in our library bag right now. We're just finishing up a unit on poetry. In fact, I have two piles of poetry stuff here. We have two Shel Silverstein quick anthologies of poetry that we've been reading through, Everything on It and A Light in the Attic. These are fun for just reading a poem a day or picking out examples of what we're studying. They're quick, they're easy, they're short, and there is plenty of ideas in them. So we have both of those. We also have Me I Am, which is a really fun book, especially if you're doing bio poems. That can be a great one to work with. That's Good, That's Bad. These are fun for metaphors and similes. We really enjoyed that one. And Behold the Bold Umbrelliphant. Those are what we're using for poetry right now. For independent reading, both of my kids are doing separate series that they're really enjoying. My first/second grader is reading the Magic Treehouse books. We pick these up 3 or 4 at a time because she can read through one in about 2 or 3 days. These are a lot of fun if you've never read them before. We used to listen to them on audiobook in the car all the time, but now she's reading through those. My 4th grader is reading by the same author, Mary Pope Osborne. He's reading Tales of the Odyssey. I have to admit, I was an English major in college. I read the Odyssey. These are making so much more sense for me. This is a great introduction to Greek mythology for that age student. He had to do Greek mythology this year in language arts, and I'm reading these along with him. We're both really getting a lot out of these books. The other thing that I also found was Mary Pope Osborne's favorite Greek myths. These are quick as well, just a couple pages for each one. We have not started reading these as a family yet, but I want to start reading these in the morning and as we have time throughout the day, because it's a great introduction to Greek mythology, which is something the kids need to know anyway, and it's a fun way of just making it light and fun. We are also studying vertebrates for science this year, for 2nd grade science. We just started a couple weeks ago, and so I picked up a variety of books. We have reptiles and amphibians, and this is a really cool book actually because of the way it breaks it down and gives little facts about each one. Really a lot of information and some great illustrations.
There's snakes on that one too.
We have a birds book. We have a What's It Like to Be a Fish. We have mammals. And this one is a lot of fun. Baby animals from the beginning, coping with danger, achieving independence, and so much more. That one is by Zoo Books, and it has a lot of information as it talks about their development. For my personal reading, I just finished this book called Wild by Cheryl Strayed, and I will be reviewing it on February's January bookmarks. It's a little bit of a thick read, but I was really excited to find out a lot of places in the book. It's a memoir, so a lot of places in the book are places that I've been. It was great to find out her perspective on the area. And our bookmarks book of the month, which is by Anne Graham Lotz, The Magnificent Obsession. I'm really liking this, but it is very deep, and so it's taken me a long time to get through it. The last thing in our library bag is this We Sings America CD and booklet. It has a lot of great, like the National Anthem, Star Spangled Banner, Pledge of Allegiance, all that stuff. This is a great introductory to some of those more patriotic American
flag one.
There's an American flag on there. American songs that kids learn at a young age. This is even a great review for my 4th grader. So that is what is in our library video movies bag right now. That is our library haul currently. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what kind of new books, movies, resources you're discovering at your library.
Different kinds of